Truvue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son.
You know what I'm saying?
They really speak their truth.
The hell was that?
You're.
What it do? What the business is? What's good? It's your boy Mel, and we are back in the building again, bringing the barbershop to the box office, baby. Yeah, I messed up my collar. I just got in a boxing match with the devil right now, y'all. Lord have mercy. Y'all bless us. Lord. Action Bible comic book. Y'all need to holler at it. Y'all gotta,
Jesus is still on the throne. I am X. Thank y'all for tuning in to the truth. Boy, I got a comic book Bible. All right, man. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. Alley-oop to my guy.
Put this around here too, man. We need all the help. We can get the rosary beads or whatever.
Is that a graduation tassel?
Yeah.
Man, y'all know what it do. Y'all know who y'all in the building with, man. Truvue Podcast, boy Zoe in the building. Let's get it.
I'm just here because I did my assignment this week. I completed it and I wanted to show face. So yeah, let's get it popping.
He accepted the assignment.
Yeah.
I don't think you can wear all that and do the sage at the same time.
It is highly flammable. I ain't gonna.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
And frowned upon.
Not the assignment. He accepted the will. He did. He's doing his will.
Yes, indeed. Once again, thanks again for tuning in. This is Grown Man MJ. Appreciate y'all showing back up. Let's get into this pod, fellas.
Whoo! Let's get into it. But before we do, everybody take a sip of the holy water. Cheers, gentlemen.
That holy drink.
Christian brothers. Let's go. All right, man. What are we getting into today? Oh, God be with us. We are getting into Nefarious. What is Nefarious, you might ask? Well, a notorious serial killer, Edward, is facing execution at 11 p.m. However, he must undergo a psychiatric evaluation by Dr. James Martin, who was brought in to fill in for Dr. Stewart, who was a psychiatrist of Edward, but the motherfucker jumped off a goddamn building and killed his goddamn self. But Martin begins his interrogation. Edward reveals himself as possessed by a demon named Nefarious, who claims Martin will commit 3 murders. 3. Martin initially dismisses Edward's claim, but as the demon knowledge becomes increasingly accurate, Martin's skepticism fades, and then he ain't holding up to this demon as well as he started off. What will happen? I don't know. We gotta dive into it, man. I ain't finna read the rest of this. This is a goddamn novel this motherfucker wrote. But yeah, Nefarious. Let's dig into it. Demon battling a psychiatrist, an atheist psychiatrist at that. Where should we begin? Well, gentlemen, you know what I say. When we dealing with the devil, let's lead with love.
Who said that?
All right. I really ain't got no shorts for this.
No, I mean, I thought the writing in this one was really, really good. I liked how they called out the hypocrisy of society right now, where it's like, wait, what am I bugging for saying that?
How's that a short bus?
Wait, say that
No,
again.
I said it was really good. I don't see. You said you didn't see any really short bus in this, and I said yeah, I thought the writing in this isn't it short bus the writing?
Are you trying to say that the writing wasn't good?
No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with Lamel.
Oh no, I was saying, yeah. I didn't really find too much short with it. Like a lot of majority of my stuff is positive.
If I had to nitpick, some of the short bus for me would be the unrealistic portion, like when he knocked on the bars. You know what I'm saying? The lawyer knocked on the bars to get out. Wasn't nobody really watching them. You know what I'm saying?
If you panicking though,
No.
You get out of your. God damn it, y'all!
No, it was the way he knocked. He knocked like it was a door. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a bang or try to get out. Like I said, if I was nitpicking, you know what I'm saying? That's about it for me. What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know. The ADD is real, y'all. The ADD is real. We can see your glasses, Jay.
Yeah, see them. I don't know what the fuck. I'm not hiding it, but I'm aware you can see the fucking glasses. Keep potting. I opened my mouth to say 5 things. Y'all shut the fuck up like I'm crazy. I said the sentence. No, shut the fuck up for a second. Lamel says, I didn't see anything too short in this one. So I said, yeah, I thought the writing was done well. And somehow...
Why are we still on this? How are we still on this?
Because y'all looking at me like I'm fucking crazy when that shit made total sense. Then want to talk about my glasses. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Yeah, he's possessed.
Y'all. This motherfucker's possessed.
I'm stressed out.
Hold your ground, guys. Hold your ground.
Hold your ground is correct. Jesus, hold my mule. Shit.
Yeah, I'd say for me, it wasn't too much. It wasn't too many shortcomings in this joint. I did feel at times, the music that they injected in there was a little too, what should I say, TNT or you know what I'm saying?
TBS.
Some of the way the scenes would transition felt a little lower budget to me, but man, the acting just slaps me. Like made up for all that.
The acting did.
The acting did slap. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna say that I watched a different movie from y'all because I did have some short buses.
Okay.
The movie did great with the writing and how it was being shot with the 2 characters on the screen, but it seemed like whenever it got to be multiple characters or extras, I think that the acting did suffer in those scenes. Especially that scene when the guards actually do come in the room, and
nothing,
and Edward choke his ass out, and everybody just stand and watch this nigga for 3 minutes with a weapon in their hand, like
he got popped.
And then want to beat his ass,
and then still put him on electrocuting chair like they couldn't kill this nigga ahead of time or something.
But
like
you gotta.
It was some goofy shit. It was some goofy shit in there, and then I'm gonna talk about. Go ahead with your pushback. I got another one.
Like the part, like you said, when it was the background actors, they were really bad. Like the part where Edward was in the chair, and they was trying to act like they couldn't lock him in and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then he lunged forward.
But
like I do see that there was a suffering in.
You're forgetting.
Yeah, but that's the acting,
biggest
right?
Realistic part is he's white, so they were treating him like he was white.
Which part are you talking about?
I don't.
So they can't. They're not going to shoot him before this post, dude.
Oh my god!
So no, it's not about shooting him. It's just about.
But even if he's choking the guy out, they're not gonna kill him right then and there because.
Bro, any prison, they not gonna let no prisoner take a civilian life in front of them, dog. That's not happening.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
Man, he had.
Don't.
Yeah, I hear Lamel trying to push the agenda shit, but I'm just saying it's like, in any prison, you ain't gonna let no inmate take a civilian life in front of you. That's just not gonna happen.
That's a fact. Right. That's a fact.
He ain't had nothing in his hand but some handcuffs.
Yeah.
But he had the complexion for protection, my guys.
I won't go that far, but
all right, you can roll with that.
Yeah.
But what about this part as a short bus? Because I do like movies that are shot in one setting. But the way they were building the backstory of the psychiatrist, the dude who was, I guess, trying to see if he was insane or not, like I would have liked to see some of his mama, you know what I'm saying, what she was going through, or even his baby moms with the abortion and shit like that. Yeah. I thought that could have helped the movie. a lot more. If they would have had some scenes like that kind of flashing out of the prison, I think that could have helped the movie. And I do got a question, like if you go on like Rotten Tomatoes and all the other shit, this shit got like a 30-some%, 38% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it's got like a 6% on IMDb, 6 out of 10.
That's crazy.
So why y'all think it got lower ratings from them if y'all feel like it didn't have any short buses?
Oh, I can answer that. The reason I believe it got those type of reviews is because how this shit ended. You know what I'm saying? The choice that he made and the message that was given at the end. You know what I'm saying? If he would have made a different choice, I think the reviews would have been higher.
He's
I think
pushing devil's agenda.
higher. Yeah. It's like, oh, it was going one way, and then that shit flipped, and it was just like,
You ain't supposed to let them know what we doing. You're not supposed to let them know what we doing. Why are you telling the truth out here?
Like, damn, they was doing good.
I don't necessarily think it was that deep. I think they got a bad rating because there were shortcomings in it. I think one of the biggest shortcomings was the acting off rip for me, but we'll get to that. And then, like Mike says, these certain scenes, the second you put anybody outside of the two main characters in it, the scene falls apart. And now I will say the accountability that the writing does place on society, as far as like for example, when he was saying like you protest while writing your tweets from a phone made by child slaves and wearing sneakers made definitely in child labor camps or whatever. So there's a hypocrisy there. So I don't know. I don't think, people like seeing themselves in the mirror a lot of the time. So maybe that, if you want to go in there, I'll go down that path with you. But otherwise, I think it got the bad rating because the acting was cringy and poor at most of the times, and there were some shortcomings in the script. And to just to piggyback on something Mike said with the whole doctor in the beginning, I don't think we heard enough about him to establish something. So that's why.
What did y'all think about that? I felt the opening scene is a short bus too.
It's a letdown for me.
They address it, but then it's just kind of like, all right, that's it.
Yeah,
it was more like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
That's what we're saying is like.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't look at those as short buses. Like I see what you're saying that the movie could have benefited from these extensions in stories. You know what I'm saying? In some aspects. You know what I'm saying? But I think it gave what it was supposed to give. Like I was talking to Mike offline, and I was telling him about how I believe this movie is like more like a stage play. You know what I'm saying?
I felt that.
I could really see it being a stage play. So it's about two main characters. You know what I'm saying? It's about this Edward guy and Dr. James. You know what I'm saying? This is who it's about. So you didn't really have to go too far into seeing the woman at the abortion clinic. You don't have there's a voice message, you know what I'm saying? It's him trying to get through. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not disagreeing. Hold on. I'm not disagreeing and saying that it couldn't have benefited from having extensions onto these stories, but I don't think it's necessarily needed because they were all these things were addressed. Like they said why.
Well, the thing I'm saying is they built a movie off of the conversation that really didn't move nowhere. It was a lot of conversation that we pretty much already had cemented in this. I don't think it was nothing new out of that conversation that many of us got from watching.
Are you talking about the conversation between the two characters, between Nefarious and Dr. James?
Yeah,
It's real.
It came off real. Hold on, it came off real grandstandish, and I don't think that they raised any new points. So what I'm saying in that is that we waited till the very last 10 minutes to get confirmation of what was being said in the film. So to add to, I guess, the fear, because this was classified as a horror, that if we would have had some confirmation of Nefarious's words early on, that the fear kind of might have would have been kicked up or raised a little to a higher notch. Maybe that's kind of where I'm coming from.
Okay. So if you're taking it from, I didn't notice that it was classified as a horror, so you would be looking for something to give it that horrorish aspect. So I can see what you're saying with that by having. You like the way I did that? Okay.
This motherfucker.
I see what I see what you're saying on that. But
And
I like the dialogue.
Do you feel like you got anything new from the dialogue, or was it just like regurgitation of conversations that have been had, or theories that have been kind of, provided
I
to
think
go against the Bible or theology or religion and all?
I think when you have this type of subject matter, being that it's religion and it's been around for decades or eons, that you're going to have some of the same conversations. Now, have I heard this? Yes. You know what I'm saying? But did I enjoy hearing the dialogue between the atheist psychologist and watching him break down and starting to believe in the supernatural? Yes, I did. I saw him his belief fading in what he thought he believed in, because a lot of people confuse not wanting religion with not believing in the spiritual or energy world. You know what I'm saying? So I like the way it started. Like when the evidence started to come forth to him, he started to question his own beliefs again. You know what I'm saying? Not the beliefs in atheism, but in his own beliefs of not believing in something that he was always taught to be true. And now it's showing itself to be true to him in his moment of despair. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. But I guess to plainly answer your question, I have heard this conversation before. It's not really anything new, but I enjoyed that type of conversation.
It was a good conversation, and I do feel that it was delivered well.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
Now, I'm going to go to this side with Jay on the acting. I appreciated the Edward character. I'm sorry, the Nefarious character. Right. But when he went into the Edward character, I felt it was a little radio-ish.
See, that's the thing. I'm flipping on that, right? Because I feel like the Nefarious character was him trying to do the Joker with the dude that died.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. No. He was trying to do a Heath Ledger, the Joker version.
I didn't see that.
And with the tongue movement constantly. And I do believe that the twitch that he to me, I saw a lot of characters in that to me, it looked too much copycat. Like the twitch I got from Usual Suspects with homeboy that had the fucked up leg, and it turned out to be the real guy. You see so many different characters where he pulled from. Thank you. Where he pulled in, where he put draws from to make up that Nefarious character. But to me, the emotion that he evoked in the Edward side was probably some of the less cringier moments on camera for me. Regardless, James was horrible. James was just uncomfortable to watch. Like he cared more about the coif in his hair than the delivering the lines believably. And so to me, seeing him on screen kind of killed some of the writing for me, because I think some of those scenes would have, if delivered better, would have had a greater impact and overall would have made would have probably made the experience a lot more enjoyable.
No, I agree with you on that. Dr. James Martin's character, played by Jordan Belfi, he seemed as if he was a made for TV actor.
Yeah, like one of those waiters.
Look like an evangelist.
Nah, he didn't look.
He looked like a waiter in Hollywood that has his
he looked like an evangelist.
Like one of the that's because he looks like Joel Osteen a little bit.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
but just his acting technique and everything, it came off like I was watching Saturday Morning California Dreams or some shit, or Power Rangers.
By the Bell.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In that realm. But yeah. I want to give my crown to Sean Patrick Flannery for both characters that he did, man. It showed his range as far as playing the what is I forget what the illness is, when the schizophrenic.
Multiple.
Yeah, he had multiple personalities going through, and then as he switched back and forth between the two characters, when he was Nefarious, he was showing glimpses of him not being used to that body right away. So that's where I was picking up the twitches and the blinking and like just all of that stuff. And then when he gets back, what was it, Derek?
Edward.
when he switches back to Edward, the fear that he was showing, like it wasn't cheesy.
Yeah.
The fear that he was showing, like this motherfucker is taking, like he's taking over my body, man. He won't let me.
I'm about to die for it. Yeah.
Like he
abandons me in times of pain. I'm about to be executed.
And that was just very well portrayed. Like, dude, and it's like I brought up when that motherfucker like popped back in, like, where's my meal?
Oh man. Hey, and that actor, is he on here? The black security guard. He knew he should have brought him his sandwich, bro.
He's like, man, you said
he was bogus as hell on that. Like he knows something wrong with him.
Nah, that was some nigga shit. He's like,
my man said, please don't mess it up, okay?
This is very important to me.
and they're gonna get up. Like I'm with you on that, man. I think Sean is getting my crown on because he's able to portray the duality and be able to portray both characters. Because I think he did an excellent job of differentiating who he was at that moment. Like you said, that fear. Like Edward was scared because Edward knew he was about to die, and he know that he's not the one. Yeah. It was nothing he could do. He didn't do it. He's breaking it. Like he started breaking. Like when he started telling Dr. James and shit, and then Nefarious came back in and was like, "Sorry, Edward start breaking one of our rules." Like that metamorphosis right then and there on camera, that was superb. Like I don't see the Heath Ledger comparison. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in some of the twitching. You know what I'm saying? But that twitch is a indicator of multiple personality disorder. So that would just be two actors portraying mental illness.
No, the reason the Heath Ledger comparison was off of his tongue, the tongue thing that he kept doing. Yeah, like
that's the twitch I'm referring to.
No, okay, yeah, I wasn't calling that a twitch. The twitch I was referring to was like the blinking and his actual like almost like a tick type thing. But but yeah, no. You know, agree to disagree on that.
Hands down, he was the best actor. He was pretty much the only actor on the film.
Most definitely.
But for me, him going in and out of characters,
you didn't like it?
I didn't like it. Like, have any of you all seen the movie Split?
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Oh come on now. Yeah.
There's no comparison if you bring that into it, or even talking about the movie Identity with Cusack or whatever.
Yep.
You bring any of them type of movies into it, I feel like they did a way better job with going in and out of identities. I'm sorry.
I said horror's gonna die. Like, oh,
yeah, all of that shit was way better as far as him going in and out of identities. And like I said, I'm a stand on my first claim that him going to the Edward character was a little radio-ish. And then it's like if you are a doctor of psychology, like you say you were, it's a clear-cut case that this motherfucker ain't got his shit together.
Yeah.
The claim.
So I put that in my short bus too.
The claim was to see if he was telling the truth about being possessed.
He told truth about your baby mama and everything else, nigga. You better believe something.
Yo, I don't know why, but the way you said that made it feel personal. Like that
was
came,
real.
That came a little too aggressive.
What was going on with this bitch?
Damn.
Okay.
Well, I did want to shout out to, I forgot the priest's name, but there was an official priest and exorcist that was tied to this film, and he said that this portrayal was one of the most realistic ones that he's seen in a movie before. So I was like, damn. That's all I can say on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is what it always sounds like when people.
I mean, that's easy to say. The motherfucker wasn't floating off the bed and shit.
They had that nigga strapped down correctly.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing.
Come on now, man. That's an easy claim to make, nigga.
He wasn't doing 360s with the head top.
Board, we didn't see this shit. All right.
So they ain't have swinging light posts and shit like this. It was the gate wasn't opening and closing and shit for no reason. Is yeah, I get it.
What they did,
the light bulb did pop, right?
The light bulb popped, and if you did pay attention to when that first priest, when the priest came into the scene,
he wouldn't touch him.
Yeah, if you checked out Nefarious's hair though, it formed into two horns.
Oh, word!
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. I did catch that when he was stood up.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought his hair was spiky. I didn't realize it was horns.
No, because it laid back down. Like afterwards, it laid back down after like he saw that the priest wasn't scared.
When he stood up and got amped and shit, that's when this shit was like sitting off like that.
I was like, what the fuck? That and they showed how the certificate in the beginning of the movie straightened itself out as well. After Homeboy jumped, he went, I believe I can fly out the damn window and shit. You gotta go back.
Not associate R-Kelly with this film.
Scared the piss out of him. Hey. Any other crowns of clowns besides the rest of the cast?
Hey man, shout out to the bailiff, I guess the guy, the black cop, the one that was the bar was supposed to bring him his food.
Oh,
that didn't get him. Like, I want to give him a special shout out because I guarantee you that man was probably just delivering some sandwiches that day, and they said, "Ayo, you want a part in this movie?" And he got a part in this movie and a speaking role. Like, he can't be a professional. Like,
that's shout out to Sergeant. That was Sergeant Wilburn, was a character played by Griffin Aldrin. So
Griffin sounds like a sandwich delivery guy. Like
Griffin. Do Griffin got headshots?
Griffin do got headshots.
Yeah. Then fuck what Jay talking about.
That nigga came in like he was like, I got a pastrami on rye, and they're like, you want a part?
I was gonna say shout out to the black barber.
Oh man.
Hey, that nigga was like, get him out of here. I don't like him.
All right, he done.
You ain't hey, because he gave the old black thing, you ain't did nothing that you can't come back from now. Right?
Yeah, that's my runner-up for the crown right there, that dude.
Oh man, you know we always gonna shout out the barbers here because we bring the barbershop to the box office, baby. He gonna get his shine even though he signed his name. My bad.
He said there's only one cutting you getting in here today.
Get him out. Push that motherfucker.
Now, I do want to point out, like, Homeboy just, like, at one point didn't even have the clippers on his head. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. Or if he did, it was backwards. And at one point, he had a whole lineup on his head, too.
Some shit, boy.
Yeah.
But how you missed the picture? How you missed the picture? And you caught that shit.
Oh man!
Shout out to the barber. The barber's name was Cameron Arnett, who played
Trevor. Did his thing.
Cameron Arnett. That's what's up.
Arnett.
And that's both of the black people that was in the movie. So we went to make sure we do highlight them.
Now.
I'll tell you.
1 and 2.
1 and 2, boy. They gave us something to look at, didn't they?
Look at me now. Oh.
Man, the dialogue in this, right?
Man, so dope.
It was.
I enjoy that. Like I called it earlier, like a stage play.
Yeah.
Where you want to get maybe two characters going back and forth, debating over something. And I really enjoyed the dialogue in this. The constant back and forth, the questions that were being asked, the answers that were being given, the explanation of the angel's jealousy towards man, talking about how we're nothing but collateral damage in a love and hate battle between the creator and his forgotten creations. Like I enjoyed the whole dialogue.
I always enjoy this because, like you said earlier, these are conversations that I have heard before, but I liken it to, I forget the movie that we watched a while ago with they were doing this with the cops and the black people, and they were holding.
Oh yeah, they was in the room and shit.
Yeah, and it's conversations that we've heard before, but I guarantee other people haven't, and I enjoy when they put these different conversations and the banter back and forth in movies because it actually starts conversations with people who may have not heard it, and then people who have heard it be like, yeah, oh yeah. So I always enjoy that type of shit, man, when they put it in there. And
like when James realized that motherfucker was telling the truth when he heard that motherfucker on his head. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and that's a short bus too. Like that cop would have never been in that room with his pistol. You know what I'm saying? That is a shortcoming. So
not loaded, I don't think.
Yeah. They wouldn't permit him to bring it into the jail
because that and see now that's gonna be a little cheesy to me. The whole explanation behind it, like we see the strikes on the bullets and all of this stuff. Like, come on, man. Like,
but you got to have a true testimony. It's a test, so you got to have the true proof of the test. You know what I'm saying, to prove that there was some type of divine intervention or malfunction that happened at that time. That was for him, for his conviction, because he was an atheist, so he needs to be brought forth proof and logic to make the supernatural make sense to him. You know what I'm saying? So that was perfect for James' character.
Yeah. I shoot it some tail. Like, yeah. But
or my dad would say, that's what making a movie,
Yeah, pretty much. God damn it. These motherfuckers. No, I thought it was very unique. I think I counted a total of 5 scenes, 5 different locations. I guess, shot. Mm-hmm. But the dialogue actually held my attention enough to where I was kind of like, man, how the fuck are they gonna end this? What's gonna happen? Like, it kept my attention. So, man, no, shout out, man. Shout out to
Glenn Beck, man. How we not shout out Glenn Beck? Shout out Glenn Beck.
Yeah, Glenn Beck. God damn it. What he said.
I will say though too. Never mind. No, we already touched on that.
Well, I like the scene where he told him about his baby mama. You know what I'm saying? And he broke it down about the sacrifice of babies to a Canaanite god. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? Something to Molech and how they used to put them on the hands, but now we just replaced it with robes, doctor robes and procedures. So now you ain't got to see it. Like, I enjoyed that. It talked about the powers of energy. You know what I'm saying? The intent. You know what I'm saying? About how you turn the world against itself by making it the evil not seem so bad. You know what I'm saying? Making it normal. Kind of in the world like the world we live in today. Hey man, this shit was lit. This is my subject, bro. I can talk about this shit all day.
I said, this motherfucker, he geeked. This motherfucker, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
And that's to my earlier point, I think, as to why the scores are low on it as far as the Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. Like, I think it touches on political points and agendas of both sides, the right and the left. And I think it talks about religion in a way that makes people not necessarily comfortable with the way they practice religion. Mm-hmm. So I think that has an effect in the score as well, and is why people probably don't have the same, I guess, esteem for it that we got.
Agreed.
Go ahead, Joe.
I can see that.
Yeah, I feel the same way as others have mentioned. The dialogue is what, locked me in with this joint. It was very thought-provoking, along with how it was delivered. As Hyphen and Mel mentioned about it having a Broadway type of feel, or like a play. The energy of it was dope. Even, it was simple, but I enjoyed the camera panning. You know what I'm saying? When you went between the two characters, I feel it made the transition for him to be able to hop back and forth better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think it helped that part a lot too, because I did criticize it, but I think that's what actually made it go off well, because they would shoot Edward from one angle coming over his shoulder, and then they'll shoot the Nefarious character from the other angle, and they had the camera moving across his back and stuff, and kind of positioning in the room differently. So I think that's what helps the transitions more so than the actual acting. But he does do it. He does do a fire job. I just don't like the Edward character and the decision he made with that character.
You thought it was over the top?
Yeah, it was annoying. It was
when you said the radio, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I did.
Ain't no way a motherfucker gonna sit up in your face and it just hurts and it's difficult, the motherfucker, and he makes me and he does, and then he gets back and he's serious and he talking straight to you like ain't nothing faze him. It's something wrong with this motherfucker. He needs a punch in the mouth or something. And if he ain't gotten that yet, then the motherfucker got to go into the crazy cell. That's how I feel. Like, dude, like you said, you basically gonna murder this man Edward because you trying to get at the nefarious motherfucker, so to speak.
God damn it.
That's exactly what happened. He was like, hey, that's number 3. Got his ass. You know what I'm saying? Killed his mama for 3.6. Killed his baby because he wasn't ready for a baby at 35. Killed Nefarious because he wasn't sure he wasn't one of the
Wait. One of those killings, at least one of those. I mean, all of them are justified. Are justifiable, but
oh my God. What? Oh my justice. Hey, sit your law degree back on this one, cuz don't you dare.
1 second.
No, Jay, I want you to continue. They were all
This is you,
but I'm
this
just
is you
curious.
to the next segment.
No, hey, I didn't say they were justified. I said
No, you said all three of them were justified.
justifiable, justifiable.
Yeah, and that was the whole problem. And that's what Nefarious was talking about with the whole movie. Like,
Of the
you all
world.
make your bullshit justifiable when there's a moral clause that clearly says this is gonna go. But you find a way to make a clause for it, and that clause begets this clause begets this clause, and now you in debauchery all the way around. That's what he was really getting at from the whole shit.
And
The
then
shit
boom,
that kind of
blood.
fucked me up the whole way was the fact that like he was like, well, how did you take over his body? He's like, it doesn't happen at once. It's through a series of decisions. And I start looking at my life like,
he said a series of yeses. He said a series of yeses.
So it's like I start thinking about all them times where I had one, like I would have these conversations in my head, like, man, should I really go for it? I really shouldn't go for it. I should stay my ass home. And then I go outside, and then my night is shit. And I think to myself, that was one of them yeses, like on a lower scale, but it's just like it's a series of like
well, not necessarily a lower scale, a smaller demon.
And it's just like that shit I do believe, and I will take that away from this movie. I'm not, call me crazy, call me spooky or whatever, but that shit I do believe, like those, you're inviting certain, and that's why I asked you guys earlier if you heard about succubus and incubus. It's like by saying yes, you're inviting that shit in and pause, like inside of you. So pause, but
it's similar to like the vampire shit with the welcome mat. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't necessarily have to do it in a direct way. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking with Hyphen earlier. I was like, I was like sipping the liquor is a way of accepting. You see what I'm saying? You sipping wine and spirits. You see what I'm saying?
To the period, yeah. So it's like, it's with the justification I was always told is like you can sip the liquor, but not to the point where it becomes impaired, where you become impaired. Like to just taste of the liquor is not to invite it, but to continue.
No, exactly, yeah. But in your drunken state, you have lower inhibitions. Exactly. You're going to say yes to different things that you probably wouldn't do in your sober state.
Yeah. No, this one, that's probably the only part of the movie that kind of stuck with me was like the series of yeses. I'm like, man, I done said yes to some shit before.
Oh, yikes. It is everyone's favorite game show. Rename that movie.
Yeah, I got it. Ready? You're not yourself when you're hungry.
Dang. That's fucked up. White devil.
Oh shit.
So
can I get a cheeseburger on the fly?
He fried.
Damn.
Oh wait, hold on.
What you call it? What'd you say, Zoe?
He fried.
I'm seeing spaceships on Bankhead.
Fried hard. Had to hit that motherfucker 3 times.
Cracked out crackers.
Wow. That's a little hard. That's a little. I can't laugh at that one.
The other white meat.
Holy honkies.
Okay. Let's move. Let's take a turn now, guys. Let's deviate from this line.
No comments gonna juke, boy.
Hey, that's kind of what that was his motion when he got hit with that electricity the first time.
God damn.
That's a juke motion.
No carpenter.
Altar call.
Junkies for Jesus.
Oh god.
The doors of the church are now open.
Jumpstart.
There may be one.
Can I get a witness?
Book club.
Shocking reveals.
No church in a while.
Tabernacle.
Preach.
Let me in. Let me in.
I ain't do it because
No
they
church.
said so.
No church in the wild.
I just said that one. I just said that one.
Casper's.
I heard it.
That's all right. It's good. Go get great mind thinks alike.
Penitentiary pulpits.
Damn.
No baptism.
Devil's decision.
Damn.
At the cross.
Delusions.
Devil in the blue suit.
Oh shit! I like that one.
You should have said devil in the jumpsuit.
That too. I don't know the devil. I think the devil got in his ass.
Everybody got choices.
Betting 50 on James.
Everybody got choices.
All you got to do is say yes.
It's
You can go
666
home.
Mafia.
You can
What
go
you
home.
say?
Just sign this.
What you say? What
Yo.
you say? What'd you say?
666 Mafia.
3.6 Mafia.
You
He
can
said
go
you
home.
killed
Just
your mother
sign
for
this little paper.
$3.6 million. I was like, damn, nigga.
He
I
don't want to
mean-
be saved.
I just gonna ask you guys, would you do it? But okay, I'm crazy.
What, a voluntary suicide?
Yeah, like a little assisted joint.
Yeah, if it's legal in that state.
The Lord know my heart.
Damn.
Perfect.
It wasn't.
Late call.
Wait,
Salvation
Hold
lockdown.
on a second. I don't remember what I did. Right? Wait, I got a story. Real quick. I got a story. I was a kid, and I don't remember what I did.
Take the charge.
Never mind. I do remember what I did.
Mark of the Beast.
Mark of the Beast. It wasn't me.
Deliver us from evil.
I like
like
Devil
that.
in a Blue Dress and like penitentiary pulpits, and I like
The Dark Side of the Pulpit.
nah.
But
I don't
that
know.
demon was preaching. I don't care what y'all was talking about. The demon was preaching.
The new Judas.
And you don't know?
Said Judas and the White Messiah.
Off the Liesenborgs.
I like that
Off
way.
the what?
I like that way. I like devil in the jumpsuit.
Devil in the jumpsuit. Is that it? All right. Let's pick one and get the hell on up out of here.
The shocking truth.
Damn.
I said shocking surprise. Never mind.
My daddy, other kids.
All my father's children.
My daddy side kids tripping again.
The Last Supper. Damn.
Ain't no last.
The last meal. Yeah. The last meal.
That's so fucked up.
That is, I'm so upset for him.
Bro, he just wanted a good American meal, man. Cheeseburger.
A double cheeseburger. Bacon. A double bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah.
They never
That sounds
revealed
fire,
why
though.
it was important.
And an extra.
He was
thick-
trying to expedite his ass to hell. Double bacon cheeseburger.
Nah, he's trying to leave a mess in there for them to clean up. Like, don't fry me. I'm gonna give you something to fry. Take this.
Yeah, put an egg on that burger too, shit.
Give me some avocado with that. Like, let's
That's
go.
what Said that extra thick chocolate shake.
Yeah.
He said extra thick.
Then he starts reading
Why
his
do they
chart.
make those no more, man?
He starts reading his chart. He's like, "Sir, you're lactose intolerant." I know.
Put a bag on your shoes, motherfucker.
Damn.
Oh, fuck, put a bag on your shoes.
No, I like Devil in the Jumpsuit.
Yeah, I do too.
All right, there you have it.
That's what it is.
For the assist.
Yeah. Good job. Oh man, yeah, that was a collective. That was definitely a collective, man. The official Truvue rename for Nefarious is Devil in a Jumpsuit. And the official Truvue score is it's a 4. There you have it. There it go. Let's hit them with the recap of the rewatchability and the recommendation.
Definitely.
I'll go first. I definitely recommend this joint. I think I will be going back to rewatch it. Although I kind of seemed critical. I did really enjoy the film. Just wanted to show a little bit of objectivity. But I think this is one to definitely pass down the road.
Oh man, I'm definitely rewatching this, and I am most definitely going to introduce this to as many church folk as I can. Just like I feel like this is their type of movie.
I don't think it's just for church folk though. But go ahead.
No, it's definitely for everybody. But I think I think a lot of people are going to see the premise of this and they're going to turn away from it, especially
Yes.
folk. So that's why I'm going to definitely let them know, like, nah, y'all
Why do
need.
you choose violence at
I
all
don't choose
times?
violence.
Like, why do you choose? Like, why
No,
do you
I
want
get,
to
I
piss
get what he, I
somebody
get what
off?
he's saying. I get what he's saying, Jay, because it's classified as a horror, terror type of film, and then the way his description is,
Yeah.
it's
About
not
a
gonna
demon.
sit well with like a lot of church people's spirit. Like it's a movie that they would avoid versus, you know what I'm saying, going in with an open mind and trying to even get any gain from it.
I'm not gonna invite that in
Yeah,
my spirit.
no, y'all watching the devil's movie. No, like y'all need to watch this. This was a good movie. This was a good flick, and it it has the conversations that we have heard, especially all of us that have grow up in the church and stuff. We've heard these conversations coming up and everything, and for them to portray this in a legit movie and actually had a conversation back and forth with an atheist non-believer, as well as a person portraying the demon spirit, as well as a person portraying an innocent spirit. So
And that demon was a believer.
exactly. You have a very good collective of different ideals clashing together in this movie, which makes it great. So this was a good flick.
Yeah, definitely. I'm kind of just agreeing with everyone that's here. Everything that they said, definitely rewatch it. Definitely recommend it. It's a great conversation starter. And for people that's questioning their faith, I think this is a good movie to watch to see where you really weigh. How would you weigh yourself? You know what I'm saying? Would you have taken the bargain? Are you are you a carpenter? Are you no carpenter? You know what I'm saying? I really thought that was dope.
That was another thing too, the way he kept addressing him as the carpenter.
The carpenter.
Oh, that was another thing too. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zoe.
Yeah, man, as everyone has already stated, man, this one for sure slap. Definitely coming back to it. I think it's recommendable, for, as they mentioned, any walk of life. Definitely if you are, a movie buff or into good films, for sure gonna rock with it. Yeah, they did the damn thing.
What say you, Jay?
No, I'm not coming back to this. I'm good. this was I did this. I completed the assignment. I collected my $200 and I am gone. This is not. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to recommend this ever again. Like I am.
This is your Rotten Tomatoes score right here.
I'm done, guys. I don't think there's anything left for me here. Yeah. Deuces, thank you for this. Nah, yeah. The acting was just too bad for me, and I just can't go back to this one.
This motherfucker arguing with himself like he going through it right now. He jumping in now. No, yeah.
Because I don't want to piss off the spirit. I put a 3.75, and that motherfucker came on my computer and hit 4. My shirt keeps going from orange to red. Like I don't know what's going on over here, but
It is
you
true.
know.
Oh, it can only enter with an invite.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk to Mike about. That welcome mat thing, right? Like, does it have to be? What if the welcome mat is inside the garage or inside the home?
Oh, I was using that as an example with the vampire uses the welcome mat to enter your home. I'm just saying your series of yeses are not necessarily yes verbally out your mouth. It's a series of actions and activities that permit.
But what I'm asking you, sir, is if the welcome mat is on the inside of the house, the vampire can't use it to get in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it say welcome by a door.
Wait, even if it's inside. I'll be right back. I got it.
Why he going to pick up his welcome mat? Y'all can go on over to TruvuePodcast.com where you can like, subscribe, share, and comment to help us defeat that all-powerful algorithm that's trying to hold the Black Pod down. Thank you for riding with us over at the YouTube. Be sure to hit that bell for notification, click that subscribe button, and leave a thumbs up and drop something in the comment that you want us to review, because we here at the Truvue Podcast know that not everybody watches these flicks at the same damn time, but we gonna do that for you so you can come on over and ride with us as we have the conversations and break it down with you, not for you, but with you on the movies that we are viewing. So let us be your guys when you're looking for, hey man, did you watch it yet? Have you seen? Nigga, we did. So come on over and ride with us, man, and enjoy the conversation, enjoy the ride, Have a good time. Truvue Podcast. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yo, absolutely do everything that my man Melly Mel just said. And talk to us in the comments, man. Let us know if we were right on target or we far off base. You know what I'm saying? Alley to my guy.
Man. And you know it. Any of your audio, production, or music needs, man, you see it right above me. Zomixed.com, man. Hit the website. Got some dope tracks, great services for you. Gonna get you right every time. Tap in.
Tap in. Thanks again for tuning in. And you know what the hell we always say here at the Truvue Podcast.
Go watch some shit.
Not your mind. Something about the name Jesus.
Truvue Podcast. Truvue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
Your boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny.